around that has Pedro Pascal. Like, you know, Oscar Isaac is a daddy, but I'm daddy, and I fucking love that. That's so
Are you
good.
talking about what's his name? Yes, yes, I've seen that. He is so hot, and I love it that he's all into it.
Into it.
Anyways, yeah,
I would die for that man.
yeah,
It,
100%.
like if that man came to my door and was like, "Hey, you wanna like you wanna," I'd be like,
"Get out of here."
"I'm sorry, Mac. I can't tell my slutty daddy no."
I think he would ask if he could join.
That's fine.
That's bold to assume I would share Pedro Pascal.
Also fair. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. Look at that.
Like, I think Mac is great, but
all right. Look at that. I'm not dead. I was sicked for like 3 days, which is way longer than I'm normally sick. I'm usually sick for like a night, and then I'm fine the next morning. Oh my lord!
I love that you were like, I think I'm feeling better, and everybody was like, no.
Oh my god! Literally, it's probably a good thing, but I got worse as when I woke up. I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, oh, I'm doing fine midway through the day again. And then it just crashed again. And I was like, okay, cool. A third day, apparently. It was not a vibe. Also, Coco, I love that you took both first, second, and third. All three. Just, you're the only one in the race
They were
today.
paying attention.
I know. All three.
I forgot.
I saw.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh.
I was watching Chainsaw Man. I was busy.
Okay, whatever. I can't complain considering I was playing a game until we literally had to go live.
What game were you playing?
Fire Emblem. Been replaying the old ones. Anyways,
I've just been
obsessed.
doing art because
I've been cross-stitching nonstop. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I love that we're all doing vastly different
you know
things.
what? It's Year of the Rabbit, which is like beautiful for like creativity and like meant for creativity. So like,
there we go.
Maybe that's why.
On that note, welcome back to Princess Apocalypse with the Ditherers of Dismay. Or a wonderful... That's us. Our wonderful group here. Last time that we played, it was 2 weeks ago. Can we remember?
Feels like forever ago.
Yeah. You guys have been on your way to technically Rosefall, but heading towards Crow Point, a city you came, saw, enjoyed, murdered a commander in the king's army, and then dipped and left your consequences to grow, and since then has been war-torn as the other side.
Like
No, totally not.
We should really have like a picture of like the skyline of Crow Point and just be like, Crow Point, it's for jumpers.
And the technically the side of the war you were helping when killed that commander has pushed, and since then the king has pushed past, and it's been a very back and forth, and now that you guys have been traveling and getting close, you can hear the constant war going on. Joel seeing explosions of fire and seeing buildings collapse in the distance overnight. You guys still decided, fuck that, we're not going to face any consequences, and you guys were going to spend an extra day to go around and not through the forest, go around, and that is where we're picking up as you guys are traveling on this kind of average weathered autumn day, where
I think I was gonna say, I think Amdrus is gonna look ahead and he's gonna see this large contingent of soldiers.
Yes, I was just gonna say, you did see this large, way in the distance, like you can see the banners and like the shape of just like a last push of armies walking and heading towards Crow Point from the capital.
And he's gonna go, right, well, back to Crow Point, I see. We should probably be heading that direction.
Well,
DM,
I don't know.
can we? Are you prepared to go take us to Crow Point?
We'll find out if that's what you decide. You guys are currently riding on the two horses, which I officially have named and will remember now. And it's Dabby, not Daddy. I thought it was Daddy.
No, it's Dabby.
Dabby, yeah. Dabby and Blanche.
It's Pedro Pascal, aka
Blanche Dabby now.
Blanche and Dabby.
Daddy. Lunch and daddy. Yeah, that's it.
All right. And our wonderful Zephyr, who is also a horse, and you guys are kind of riding around the town. You guys do see this in the distance. I mean, that was kind of above board, Amdrus saying that. But what are you guys doing? You guys are currently riding, and if I assumed Zephyr was in the lead because you're kind of leading the horses, making it a little easier is what I assumed. But unless Amdrus is leading and Amdrus decides to just
No. I was just being a shit.
All right.
I mean, I thought we were avoiding Crow Point, so I feel like I'd be trying to go
We
around
are
it.
avoiding Crow Point.
Just asking.
Again, I was just being a shit to our GM.
It's what we do.
Yeah, 'cause we
It's
talked
what
about it
do,
last.
Penguin.
Yeah.
We avoid our responsibilities.
Hey,
as long as we
look,
Exactly.
I didn't know if you guys talked over the last week and decided, well, maybe we do go back, which
Well,
would be
we
surprising.
communicate.
Both because you
talk
guys
outside of a session.
yes, it would be surprising both for you guys to not dither and go to fight your consequences, and two, you guys talked through the last week because you guys are terrible for not doing that. The
And
few
there's
times
just
you
seven-
have, I've been very proud, but that's about it.
And
They
this
were
is
big
suddenly
battles
filled-
Yeah.
where we really needed to like not
Figure this
die.
shit out, yeah.
I'm just suddenly
Uh,
filled with individual responsibility for what's
Mhm.
happening at Crow Point and feels the need to.
As you're just watching, and you just see like some spell go flying off into the sky and explode into like kind of raining fire. All right, and you guys continue on. Before we get into anything specifically, I would like two separate people to roll me a d20.
I'll roll one of them.
Beautiful. I love that.
I'll roll the other.
All right.
Thank God, it's not me. I don't want to.
Yes, thank God it's not.
I got a 9.
A 9.
And
okay.
a 4.
Okay.
Doing so well, guys.
yeah.
So well.
All right. Well, as you guys are traveling, I would like all of you to make perception checks, please. I assume you guys are going a fast speed as you have been.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 19 for
Oh
me.
my God, what are these rolls?
19. Okay.
Today? Oh, I'm using the wrong dice. That's why.
23.
Makes sense.
23.
Makes sense. 23, 23,
Samesies.
18, AO.
Hey,
Amdrus, what'd you get?
14.
Wow, low roll.
I know. I rolled a 5. And I
yeah.
still got a 14.
And Atium? What'd you get?
9.
9.
9.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you guys are traveling, Zephyr and Joel. I almost want to say mostly Joel, as Zephyr, you probably are more focused on, being a horse and going the right way. But you would notice that in the sky, you can see shapes kind of heading in your general direction, not directly towards you. Two of which you immediately recognize, Joel, as griffins with riders. The other ones you don't pick, they're a bit smaller, but they are kind of going to be flying your direction. And them flying and you guys traveling in kind of a hills. It is getting a bit more rocky, and there is a bit more like harsher cliffs and small rivers kind of cutting through, like kind of like little ravines almost in this area. But you're fairly open. They will be able to notice you, broad daylight as it is. What do you guys do?
Well, I would immediately let everybody know that there's griffins headed in our
Just
direction.
kind of shouting to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry,
Shit.
Griffin's heading towards us.
Yeah.
Yes.
are there trees nearby that we could run to?
There are some, but not a lot. It's not, you guys have went away from the forests and you're kind of you're in the kind of in between area between Crow Point and the lake. So it's a lot more rockier, like I was saying, more like kind of cliff edges and little ravines and rivers. And there are some trees, but it's not a whole lot. It's not like a thicket where you can run into cover.
Plus, that feels like we're approaching like a police barricade and being like, "Oh, just kidding," turning around, trying not to look suspicious.
Well, I mean, they're kind of on your way. I would say, Joel, roll a history check for me.
That'd be a nat 1.
A nat 1. Okay.
Making a 7. 7.
Okay, a 7. I will say that, I mean, they very well could be looking for people actively avoiding or sneaking around the town. They could be looking for scouts. They could be on your ass any moment. And you kind of start to panic a little bit there, Joel. The stress of, oh shit. We went slightly towards Kaiman, and here we go. Having to deal with it.
We should just keep going. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like, let's ride faster.
Right, Joel, cover your face, please.
Okay.
Is Joel close to me?
Separate.
So Joel is riding Blanche, Amdrus is riding Dabby, and Amethyst and Atim are on Zephyr.
Zephyr.
So I mean, you guys can ride back a bit if you want to get closer to Joel.
horse with no hands is kind of hard, so don't do it.
Christ.
Big,
So
heavy.
wrap something around your face
you
so
have a
you're
helmet?
not so recognizable. Does you have like a thing that comes down or no?
Just have a cowl.
Yeah. You have a Joel, you have a cowl, mate. Put on the fucking cowl.
You told me to cover my face.
Yeah, so you don't look like the lost prince of a kingdom literally just north of us.
Literally like a half a day's journey. Or day's journey.
And
I would
mess
like
up
to
your voice.
ride. I would like to ride backwards a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Ollie will just like reach over and like smack Joel's arm and cast invisibility on him.
Okay, yeah. I would like.
And then I will like grab the reins so it looks like we're leading this horse.
Okay. Okay. Two things.
Okay.
First, before all this happens, Amethyst, I need you to roll an initiative. Just roll an initiative check.
Oh, no.
Basically a dexterity check.
Natural 20.
A natural 20,
Let's go.
and I will say thank God you did. And as you go back and you cast this and grab the reins, you look up and you notice they're beginning to arc towards you guys. They just notice you, and you hope to God you got him invisible before they noticed you. Mark off that spell.
Okay.
And then the second thing is, I would like you. Oh God, you are currently riding a horse and holding on to another horse.
I would imagine we've slowed down a little bit.
You guys said to speed up, so are you guys slowing down?
Well, we slowed down to like back up a little bit to get to Joel.
Right. Okay. So are you slowing down?
Wait, are you on me,
Yes.
Amethyst?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would have slowed down because I was gonna say like I feel like Zephyr would slow down so it doesn't look like we're just running away from something
Blocking
bad.
it.
Okay. Amdrus, are you
and like running?
following
I
suit
feel
then?
like then if I was leading, I'd probably try to get in front of the other horse that Joel was on to try to slow him down a little bit too.
Yeah, you would have had to like slow down so you can kind of get in line so Amethyst could cast invisibility on Joel, and then grab the reins. So grabbing the reins, like the horse would begin to slow, and Joel, you are invisible, but you could kind of rein in the horse a bit.
Okay.
All right. Amdrus, are you also then following suit and keeping slow?
I am. I'm
Or
also
slowing
munching
a bit.
on chips, so
Yeah.
I'll keep muting.
No, it's all good. All right. Well, you do notice that the griffins begin to kind of fly down towards you, and you can see now, all of you, that it does look like they look like the Feathergale Knights that you have seen many times before, but they have less armor, and they're more robes with a lot of the designs that you would see on the Feathergale, a lot of the kind of winged designs, but less in the armor and more in the robes, and having more of a mantelpiece than the full like armor that you would see a Feathergale Knight in. And you can see them start to kind of fly down towards you, and you can see that there are multiple other figures that are almost like flying, like gliding in the air, almost like flying squirrels. Like they have some kind of leather like wing attachment to their armor, and they're just kind of gliding with the wind and kind of circling as the griffins begin to come down to you guys, clearly seeing you and investigating. The suit of armor, I will say, they kind of look like, for those that have watched Korra, with the like when the time skip happens and the airbenders have that kind of like glider thing that they can use their airbending and glide with, kind of like that, but there is armor bits, like they still have armor. It's not just like a flight suit.
Got it.
What are you guys doing? Are you slowing down more? Are you stopping as the griffins and everything coming towards you? They're not like on you right now, but they are very clearly have seen you and are coming to you now.
Yeah, I think I'd be like, oi, let's stop and play real friendly.
I feel like
Stop?
If we need to stop, I feel like we can just, keep going like, we're going. We just don't make a scene or make it feel like we're in a hurry.
I would say that
They haven't actively flagged us down to say that they are like coming to speak to us, so we can just, ignore them. They're doing their business. We're going about our business until. Yeah.
Penguin, what were you about to say in horse form?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, I feel like Zephyr would try to be more like a horse and not like look like she's just stopping without somebody stopping her. So whoever is
Okay.
using the reins needs to stop me.
I guess I am.
I was gonna say I'm gonna keep moving. So.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys kind of continue, and the griffins begin to get closer and closer, and you can kind of start to see more of that detail. And you will hear a voice kind of shout down through the wind, and going, "You there, travelers! Slow down. Identify yourself."
We're clearly stopping.
You guys said you weren't stopping; you were continuing.
No, we're slowing.
No, we were still going.
We're just
Yeah, but like
keep
we're
pace.
getting there.
Yeah, I'll pull back on my reins for Dabby.
Oh my.
I mean, you could literally do it because Zephyr would then know and feel. You're slowing
guess
down.
that's fair.
Like she's still a horse. Like
She is definitely going to grunt.
just because it's fun. Zephyr, can you roll a performance check for me?
Oh,
Oh
No.
God, why?
Just because it's
I pull
fun
out a
and I want to
carrot
see.
and feed her to give her
Hey.
advantage.
Oh, I thought you said I'm gonna pull out a Karen, like you were gonna go all Karen on me for that, and I was like, what?
No, I'm gonna go all Karen on these cops though.
Fair.
6.
Okay.
All cops. ACAB includes the feather gang.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was a stop and frisk state. Jesus.
It'll be what? AFAB?
ACAB.
yeah.
AFAB?
AFAP.
All feather gale.
All feather.
Yeah.
All feathers are
That's what it
bastards.
is.
All feathers. Works for you considering you hate birds. All right. Well, you guys start to kind of slow down, and these griffins begin to kind of glide. You come to a full stop then, basically, or do you just kind of do a
Yeah,
slow
the sky
and continue
cops are
moving?
telling us to stop. We might as well stop for the sky cops.
Well, I didn't know if you guys were just gonna do like just like a slow move. What is it called for horses?
Trot.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
trot.
they would
trot.
probably walk. They wouldn't be trotting.
Well,
Easy
also
path.
that too. Whatever, or walk.
Yeah, what is it?
But I just didn't know
whatever
if you're
it's
doing
called
a full
when horses
stop.
walk.
That's
Probably
what I was
not
also.
really full stop.
Okay.
Full stop.
Yes, and so
Easy.
okay, if you guys do a full stop, they will like land, and you'll see they'll flank you both. One will land in front, and one will land in the back. and the one in front was the one that had hailed you guys before. And you'll see a human man look towards you guys, kind of still with some kind of like helmet design. So there's not too much you can see. You can see kind of like gray eyes, and kind of pale skin tone. But he'll just go, "I'm sorry to stop you, but you do realize there is a current war going on in these parts, correct?"
It's exactly what we're trying to get away from.
By running through it.
Well,
we tried to
didn't
skirt
have
the
much of a
outside,
choice.
but you know.
Yeah, we're not trying to go through Crow Point. We're trying to run around Crow Point to avoid all of the fighting. Yeah, we're from the south of here. Heard there was need of able hands further north.
There is need of able hands in the town you are currently going around. Are you under employment of somebody?
Not current.
Self-employed.
Freelance
DM,
adventurers.
I was gonna say, can I get a map real fast, DM?
Sure. I can move you over.
Actually, no. I'm going to say something here. So I forgot I'm actually playing a high charisma character this time.
Even though in the other one you're still the face of the crew.
I know. It's because it's me. It's me. I
Yeah.
like to talk.
You still have the highest charisma in that group too.
I know,
So
and it's so bad.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm going to look at them and as sweetly as possible, since I am like the least geared up person visible.
She's gotten started.
Oh my
Oh,
She's
puppy.
huge. I love her.
She is so big.
How is she get so big already? My
She's like,
God.
let me
I know,
down.
right?
It's been like 5 days.
Oh my God, I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. She's just cute.
She's cute and flailing.
I love when they do that.
All right.
I'm gonna look at them and just be like, sorry, I've hired them to escort me home. My mother was falling ill in Rose Falls. We were just heading over.
Over the river and through the woods.
Oh,
That's a really
Sorry,
good lie.
Calvin.
I'm sorry, just throwing that out. Joel's not saying this, Coco's saying this. That's a really good lie.
Okay.
Edgecrest would have been better.
So I would like you to make a deception check, please.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I was like, we don't want to let them know we're going to Rosefall because Rosefall's currently occupied
Elven.
by the elves.
Very elven.
Yep, but that's fine.
23.
23. High talent, Jesus. I don't know if you guys heard that. Just walked in. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. I rolled a fucking D12.
No, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh god, and I don't have the stats up. I have the wrong window open.
Look, Amethyst doesn't know this part of the world,
No,
It's
100%.
okay.
so
Amethyst is going on instinct. She's trying
Yeah.
it, and I
Yeah.
love that.
No, it's all good.
It's all good because that makes it more interesting for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to murder us.
We're gonna have to fight a
Exactly.
whole detachment of troops.
So you got a 23, right? You said?
is that what I got? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Take subtle stuff.
He'll look at you and go, "Oh, well, I apologize to tell you this if no one has told you. Unfortunately, Rosefall is currently under not the correct leaders. These Black Earth Brigade troops have taken over there. So I suggest that you turn around and go back somewhere else and wait the war out."
She's
Or
gonna
you
just
can
start
head to
going
Hyman.
hysterical and just be like, "No, my mom's there. I need to go to my mom.
Make
you
a
can't
deception
just tell me
check.
to abandon my mom." Huh?
Make a deception check.
Do I get advantage for going like batshit?
No.
How's the city of
Damn it!
Edgecrest?
13.
We'll ask.
13. Okay. Sorry.
The town,
Auntie?
I guess. How's the town of Edgecrest? I will ask.
Edcrest is currently being used as a temporary home for many people that are struggling here at the current war, as you hear like a poof way in the distance, and currently Crow Point. If you have not noticed, the king is doing a last push. We are a forward scout. I do not suggest moving any further. But
Is there another way?
you could head north through River Pass and go all the way around. But even still, that would take many weeks of travel. I honestly think it'll be safer for you all to head to Kaiman or head away. And you'll hear the other voice.
Sir.
You'll hear the other voice. Actually, I will give it to Amdrus because you have a high passive. You'll hear the. Oh, he is on the phone. I will say it later. You'll notice that the other Feathergale Knight on the Griffin kind of starts to walk the Griffin around, kind of no longer blocking the back of you, but heading towards the one you guys are currently talking to. Atim, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, with all due respect, sir, I appreciate your concern, and we wish not to be any further complication to what's going on here. But if you wouldn't mind, we would at least like to haul up in Edgecrest for the time being, if we can't get all the way to Rosefall.
I would like you to make a persuasion check.
And Dice, how dare you be this way to me today?
Okay.
Flat 10.
All right. Amdrus, are you able?
Am I able to?
If you were listening and you were done on the phone.
Yeah. Are you available? It's what I should have said. Just I didn't know if something needed to take your attention, because
Just the AC guy calling me back and being like, "Hey, we charge you $1,200 to your card," and I was like, "Cool, thank you. Don't ever call me with that information again."
Yeah.
All right. I will say, because you have the highest passive, you would have noticed that the guard, the Griffin Rider behind you guys, kind of waved a hand and cast a spell, and then kind of and then moved the Griffin to the top.
like we're trying to be deceitful. Oh
And-
fuck!
Like
And
detect
hold
magic
on.
or something
You'll see.
Would that,
Yeah,
would Atem's ear start
fine.
showing?
Actually, that's a good point. Atim, are
I have the
you?
glamour on.
I couldn't remember. I remember we talked about it, but I couldn't remember if you had done it.
It's like I boldly walked up to Jacqueline. And
Yes.
was like, "Hey, girl, hey, how you doing?"
Correct. Yes. Oh, yeah, because you never changed it from that. Right. Beautiful. You'll see the Griffin Rider, the one from behind, kind of walk up to the top, the one kind of not blocking your way to leave now. I will say, for everyone other than Amdrus, you would think, oh, it's just them moving out of the way after he had suggests going back. As a point of order. And you'll say that at team, and he goes, I understand. Look, it might be somewhat safe, as we do have we have another kind of barracks going at the monastery there, is allowing a lot of Feathergale Knights to prep there, and keeping from the territory of the Black Earth Brigade growing on that side. But I cannot guarantee that traveling there is going to be safe, considering everything going on. We have constant patrols flying around, and we have found many patrols on the other side cutting through and trying to push around. I understand the urgency, and I understand the panic. And at that point, you see that the Griffin Rider has fully walked behind, and you'll see them kind of turn one ear to them as if they're saying something very quietly, but you can't see their lips moving as they're fully blocked.
Yeah.
And just goes, but unfortunately, with everything going on, and he just kind of turns back to you and goes, we can't let many people through without being 100% trustworthy.
Well, I appreciate the worry, but if for safety, We're pretty seasoned adventurers. Also, I'll have you know my father is the Wizard of Kymend, so thank you. I'd rather be going where I'd like to, please. Thank you.
Make a persuasion check. I'm tempted to give it disadvantage, but
Well, I was curious because I
Mhm.
can still understand them, right?
Mhm.
Horse form. I
Yeah.
want to say, I feel
Okay,
like if
sorry.
Atane was starting to get kind of like, I don't even know what kind of like
Sassy.
yeah,
Sassy, the sassy
I
is
feel
building.
See?
The sassy
I
is
feel like-
building.
I feel like I want to like, basically like assist in that, and I feel like I would get a little restless and probably like neigh a couple times and like stomp in the dirt, and like I also want to tell like the other horses like just to follow my lead. And see
As
if
you're
they
kind
would
of
also like do the
getting
same thing and like
sure,
urgency, like
as you're kind of getting antsy, you'll hear the one behind, the one that hasn't spoken yet, will speak in kind of this like very like monotoned voice and just go, "Please calm your horses."
I don't trust this man.
And at team, you say that. What is your persuasion check?
15.
15.
My hands are sweating.
He'll just go,
I know.
"Look, I do not know the Wizard of Kymend very well. Personally, didn't know he had a son. That's all well and done. But before I can let you go, I have a few questions, if you don't mind." And he looks at you with like this like obvious like "don't sass me, bitch" kind of sass back almost, or authority almost.
DM,
Yes.
DM, did the dispel magic affect the glamour on?
Oh, he
Atane's-
didn't dispel magic.
He didn't dispel
Oh,
magic.
I thought
No.
you said
He
he
just-
cast dispel magic.
No, he
waved his
cast a spell or cast
Cast
some
a spell.
magic. Yeah. Yeah.
And it was something.
Cast
It's probably
something
like
magic.
magic or something.
He will just go, "I do have to wonder. There are 3 riders and 3 horses. Why is one of the horse riding free? You have the equipment on the horse."
I don't ride, and this one was for my mother.
Make a deception check. With disadvantage.
What the fuck? What do you
You
mean
were
with
gonna ask about
disadvantage?
that.
Because we're already not doing great.
There's wait,
Fuck
what?
you,
There's 3
15.
horses and what?
Oh,
I'm so confused.
Oh, because
He's
there's
asking why there's one horse that doesn't have a rider.
doesn't have a rider. Yeah, when there's 2 people on 1 horse. When you could easily have 3 people
knew
on
that was gonna
one.
Do you have a horse
happen.
without a rider?
Well, yeah, because Joel's invisible.
I completely forgot he was
So he's-
invisible. Oh,
And he'll just go,
so much sense now.
"Fair enough. My second question," and you see him cast a spell and goes, "Why is there someone invisible on it? And why
Cast
do you?"
counterspell. I can't counterspell.
Okay.
Oh god, that's
So you
okay.
counterspell and immediately goes, "They're spies. Roll initiative."
I already did. Natural 20. I had to go first, right?
Nope, that was not for that.
You. Oh, come on.
No,
was an
that's not what that
initiative
was. Yeah, it was to see if you would get the invisibility off before they
Oh.
noticed. Hence initiative.
order. Yeah, no,
It was not for combat. Mission, that's not only for combat. Look, you guys were doing kind of good, and then you sassed, and then you rolled kind of shit. Sorry. Okay.
I wish I would have had my chance to use my
wasn't-
Stormbrook.
I mean, no, the sassy was growing.
I mean, yeah, it was. What? Sorry.
It was. I was trying to be like, you know, like my daddy owns everything. Hi, you can just let me pass. It's fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
I need to roll for them too.
Is there-
All right, so 25
is
to
music
20.
happening? Or is
Oh,
it just
I'm
low
sorry.
for me?
There is music. I just don't have the battle music. Sorry.
Oh no, you're
I
good.
will
It
quickly
was just
change that.
low. Usually I keep it at like 2% and I can still hear it fine.
It's probably because I had my stream music on when we were doing Pathfinder stuff.
Okay.
So 25 to 20.
Oh, fun. It's gonna be a grand old time.
Okay. 20 to 15.
17.
15.
17 for Zephyr.
Zephyr horse.
Oh god.
Get 'em.
I'd rather not
We
fight
just
them.
run.
I was gonna say I'd rather not fight them.
Well, somebody counterspelled something, so I cast a spell.
I mean, regardless, it was inevitable. I feel
Well,
like.
not quite. But
No, it felt pretty inevitable.
it really
I
wasn't.
feel-
You might
I
have been
feel like-
arrested, not necessarily fought.
I feel like I could have gotten away with a Stormbrook bullshit story, but it's fine.
Sorry. Sorry. Zephyr, you were at 17, right?
17.
Oh, heading to Stormbrook.
Yeah.
And Amdrus was
I was
15.
gonna say something not
Yeah.
was Roseful.
Yeah, that
Uh,
didn't help.
So
Like good
15.
effort. Honestly, good effort, but
What was that?
Yeah.
15 to 10.
13.
13. 13.
Oh, frick.
Cool. Oh. My bad. I misdid my thing. Hold on. I have to erase something. Sorry. Joel got 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who are we missing? Amethyst. What'd you get?
3.
3. Okay. Well, you're not last.
But if you're not first, sorry, that's a dumb quote.
I
Well, none of us
spelled
are
your
first.
name wrong.
So,
No.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
In my brain,
Uh,
I was like, "Oh, let's be fishermen from Lakefall, trying to get to Stormbrook because we heard rumor that they needed extra hands."
It is a
I don't know,
fishing.
fisherman would have been.
No, that would have worked. Yeah. It's
We have
not
a lot of
it's-
magic items on us.
I mean, also that's fair. But mercenaries. You said you freelancers. You know,
Yeah,
could have worked.
it's not the only thing we do.
Yeah. All right. So,
It's okay.
I believe in us. I believe in us. We're gonna be okay.
I mean, yeah,
we
we'll
just-
be fine. But
We just have
it's
to
like,
murder these two innocent guards doing their
Don't
job.
want to murder.
this is true. This is true. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. I apologize.
No, you've been playing in Pathfinder for the past 2 weeks. I get it.
There. And then I need the Griffin stuff because they're fucking mounted combat. Why did I do this to myself? Oh, and there goes my phone.
You
Just
could
dropped
have
it.
just let us. You could just let us go through without any.
Well,
You
this was a combat that, or this was an encounter that wasn't necessarily a combat, and it depended on you guys and your roles. And I
believe in
apologize. It started
Listen.
strong, quickly dropped.
Celeste gave solid effort.
Yeah.
No regrets.
It could have just continued being a conversation, but you counterspelled. So, all right. So with that, as he yells, "They're spies!" From the one circling the air, you suddenly bolts get shot down. One is going to go for. Actually, they're each going to go for the ones that did the most talking. So Amethyst and Atim.
Beautiful. Hi, love that.
Wow,
for
not
us.
me for once.
So
I had a phone call.
great.
Well, I'm sorry, but they were the main ones talking. Where am I? Oh, they make 2 ranged. Ayo. Love to see that. Oh no, they're using crossbows. They can't do 2 because reloading. Haha. So just 1. But Atium, that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. And Amethyst is still gone, but I think that misses with a 15, but I don't actually know. You take 4 points of piercing damage as a bolt hits you from above. They're not at advantage, you know they're there, but they do have clear shot at you, being up in the air. And
Unless
Amethyst
Amethyst has something, her armor class is 14.
14, so it did hit. So for when she gets back, can someone remember 9 points of piercing damage rolled
9.
almost max and almost minimum last time. A 2 and a 7. Beautiful. That's their turn. Zephyr. Horse Zephyr. Oh, I forgot to move you guys over to the map. I'm sorry. But at the moment, what are y'all doing?
Amethyst, you got shot with an arrow.
Oh, yes.
9 points of damage.
Unless you have something to boost your AC.
I forgot
Be
those.
to 15.
Wait, can I silvery barbs that, actually? Since we're already
Yeah?
in this? Yeah. I'll silvery
Barbs?
barbs that.
Oh.
And I'll give myself advantage.
Okay. Then with silvery barbs, that is a 13 to hit you, Amethyst.
Sorry, a 13?
13, yeah.
Misses.
Misses. All right,
So
so
you
you
get that
don't
9
take that damage.
Yay. Nice silver barbs, Amdrus.
I do what I can.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm moving tokens. Beautiful. We'll move you. There we go.
The map moved.
The map changed. So the small dudes that are not on griffins are flying about 80 feet
Oh,
up.
fuck. I didn't realize there was...
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we were just dealing with the 2 dudes. Okay.
No, there was four, that's who shot bolts.
Yep. Nope, that's fine.
Where's the little wing so I can show that they are flying?
Those horses are fucking beefy.
Yeah, I made new tokens so all you guys can move the horses now. And so I labeled them as well and gave them health so you can see their health.
Nice.
I can't find the little, there it is. Oh, you can't really see that. I'm just gonna we'll do purple for flying in the air. Nope, pink. You can see that. So yeah, they're like 80 feet up.
Oh, fuck.
Kind of just encircling you guys. Oh my god. Roll 20 is so annoying. Beautiful. Sorry, Zephyr, it is your turn.
I'm sorry, guys. I hope you don't hate me. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna end up running. Okay, because we got shot with an arrow, so I think I'd run.
Oh.
Well, this is gonna suck because I might run off the map technically, because I was gonna run down this way.
God damn it. Okay.
Is
Are you going full, like, a full dash? Are you...
Can I hold a dash?
Well, you can hold an action to dash, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move, like, and then, like, if we get shot with another arrow, I will probably dash in, like, another direction. I'll try not to just keep running. I'll just try to stay in the area.
Yeah.
Like, running in circles, basically.
Guys, I don't think we can outrun a griffin.
Here, we'll do that.
Okay, so, sorry. I didn't
So,
really
you
think
guys
about
keep on
it.
fucking doing this, that's fine.
Maybe, make a...
Oh. Zephyr, can you roll me...
No. What to?
Roll me a... just a D... What do I want? Do a D100. 100. The D100, because that's fun.
Oh, fuck.
Why
Oh,
is
percentile
that
dice.
fun?
Because that's fun, because we never use that.
77.
77. All right, I will say that you are still within... Or, no, you would have had to use your second wild shape. So you... it would have been past that 5 hours of traveling at this point.
Okay, would I have used my second one before this
Yes,
encounter, or do I have to
yeah.
use it now? Okay.
You
cool.
Yeah, you would have had, yeah.
Okay, that is totally fine with me.
Sorry, I gave it like a 30% chance and you rolled over it. So, all right. So yeah, you can move. I guess you can't move all of them, but so how far?
We're gonna run this. Well, yeah, we'll stay right around here.
Yeah.
Well, that's the wrong button. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So kind of just veering, like kind of panic and veering off and running. Atim and Amethyst kind of have the hold on suddenly as Zephyr just freaks out and goes. All
Could I
right.
have shouted run to the other horses too? Like as I was running? Like run.
Yeah, sure. Okay. And you're holding a dash action?
Yeah, if we get shot with another arrow.
Okay. Amdrus, Atim's on deck.
I hate this so much.
What are you
doing?
It as it got canceled, as it got counterspelled, you got shot. That doesn't mean you have to fight. You can try to use your words if you want. That's combat. That's D&T. Just
But
let
Joel
him
is still
Invisible.
technically invisible.
Is
Yes.
correct.
I hate everything. I'm
Should-
going to.
should mark that as visible. Or we'll give them a ninja mask.
What is the range on this spell? 15 feet.
What you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what this chilling breeze does if it reduces their speed.
If they fail their saving throw, I think.
Oh, its speed is reduced to 0. Yeah.
They're chilled or whatever. They have their own.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. It's a 30-foot line. 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
Perfect. I will move just one more square over, so that's beans. It's 4. So I'm gonna hit both of those guys with the chilling breeze. And what you're gonna see is Amdrus is going to rub his hands together like he's cold, and he's just gonna blow through them, and a stream of ice and snow is going to shoot out from between his hands and attack both of them. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my movement getting the fuck out of there.
All right, so that is what, a con save?
Yes.
For the Griffins and the Rioters. Ooh, I see a 1 and a 2, so those definitely failed.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the Riders and one of the Griffins. And then... It was con save, right? Sorry? Ooh.
Yeah. Con.
I think they all failed. Yeah. The highest
Beautiful.
one is a 14.
Yep, they all failed.
Cool.
Their speed is reduced to 0, and they take 2d12 cold damage.
Yeah, so
Damaging them.
roll
Okay.
damage. Yep.
It's just 11 points.
I don't. There's no. These symbols are hard because there's like nothing. I'll do a little blue dot so that we know that they're cold. How much damage, say?
Just 11 points, not a lot.
Okay. You hit 4 things, so give me one moment here.
Yeah.
11. Oh, okay. Okay.
And they have to make a spell save, and they have to make a strength check as an action to free themselves.
Okay.
And then, yeah, now they can't move. They're all stuck there.
They're just their speed is 0. That's it.
Yeah, their speed is 0. They can't move from those
Okay.
positions. And I'm just like the rest of his movement's gonna go. We were just trying to get to Rosefall to start a new life, and like run. Just fuck it. We're stuck
Okay.
with this.
All right.
There it is.
Sure.
That's my. Oh,
I
have a question. And
Yeah.
This is dumb, and you can tell me no.
Sure.
Can I adrenaline rush my horse?
No.
Okay.
That'd be really funny. It's just like put an
Let's go!
adrenaline shot in the horse.
Yeah.
And like, no, no, unfortunately, no. All right, Atim. What are you doing? 19, you there?
Did you freeze?
I think you
Is he
did.
frozen?
Oh, Beans, he froze.
Oh, all right. Well,
Just looking real.
for the
concerned.
moment, we're going to skip over. It is now one of the Feathergill Knights, and you'll see.
Oh, he tapped his Surge Protector.
Oh, rip.
Oh no. And you will see the Griffin will. Do they have to make a saving throw, or is it just use your action and break?
You have to make a Strength saving
Strength
throw.
save. Okay. The Griffin will attempt. They are very strong.
Yeah, they're fucking big ass birds.
That is a.
Oh, sorry,
A
I lied.
19.
Strength check. Strength check.
It's still a 19.
Yeah,
No,
that's yeah.
Yeah, so the Griffin breaks through, the wings flex, and the ice just break off. That is its action. And it begins to lift up. At same time, Sky Reaver doesn't need to move because the Griffin can move. Because they can still do stuff, right? Their speed is 0, right?
Their speed is 0, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay. Welcome back. All right.
I'm so stupid.
This is not an attack roll, so that's great. You'll see him kind of reach up, kind of cold, and cast a lightning bolt straight into the air. And you'll just see a massive bolt strikes through the air very
Nope.
clearly.
No, he doesn't.
You're gonna counterspell?
Yeah.
Okay, the other one's gonna counterspell you.
Bitch.
Assuming you're doing it 3rd level?
I was gonna do just a 3rd level.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it is canceled because they also do that. As you see the other one reach out and just get the counterspell off.
It's not fair. I'm supposed to do the bullshit.
Oops.
I got counterspelled on my counterspell.
So Amdrus froze them with chilling wind. The Griffin broke free, and the riders don't need to use their speed. So you went to cast lightning bolt, counterspelled, but then counterspell to counterspell. And you'll just see the other one go, not again. And the lightning bolt will fire off in the air, very clearly not aimed at you guys,
Yeah.
as they notice.
Yep.
It's a essential flare.
Yep.
And the Griffin will pick up and begin to fly, following suit, which their fly speed is 80. One,
Yep.
two.
We're not running away from a fucking griffin.
No. You also shouldn't be attacking them.
As
either,
it
but it's
flies,
okay.
it is flying over. I guess you can't really see that, but it is flying kind of over Zephyr and flying there. As you can see, the guy is still like shivering and like has frost on him. That is all they can do. You have to make it easy, and we'll do
Land, or
that.
is it just above?
No, it's flying above. Yeah.
Okay.
That is his turn. Beautiful Joel, your turn. What are you doing? As you look like you're a lone horse.
I think I'm just gonna have my horse do a full dash.
Okay. Following suit.
Yeah, following.
Okay.
And then I will hold myself. I will hold a guiding bolt
Here, what if
in case my invisibility is disturbed.
Okay. Shall we
I'm
just-
sorry, DM. Isn't casting a spell the same thing, or is prepping a spell the same thing as getting ready to casting it, or no? Is
It has.
casting on release, or
I will say yes. Like he'll still be invisible because he hasn't
okay,
cast it yet. He's just preparing to.
It.
Yeah.
got it. Got
The
it,
the
got it.
aggressive
I
action hasn't happened yet.
It's like
Oh,
being on
geez.
guard,
Let me
ready to
just
stab, but
make
you haven't
this
actually stabbed them
look
yet.
nice. Let me just
Mhm.
like. Why did it do
Yeah.
that?
Roll 20 is weird.
Yeah. It like. Here, we'll just do this.
Damn, we're stuck in between the the famous twin rivers of Kaiman.
Look, I don't have a day map that's without the river right now. They're all nighttime ones that don't have a road or something. All right, so you guys are dashing away, which I will move so everyone can kind of see. Bear with me. Okay, that's Joel's turn. Amethyst.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast some bitches.
Okay, are you firing at the?
I get skipped.
Oh, you did get
no, yeah,
skipped.
you did.
Yes, because you
okay.
had that, and I forgot to go back to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Apologies.
Oh,
Technically,
exactly.
before Joel moves,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
what are you
you're
doing?
good.
So Joel technically wouldn't be there right now, and then it will be Amethyst. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. How high up is this griffin?
We'll say like 30 feet. No, probably like 20 feet. Not too high, just like above you
Oh,
to keep up with you. Because it has 80 feet, so it would have to fly up about 20 feet to like fly over and catch you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Shit. Okay.
I'm gonna give you.
No. Yeah, you're fine.
Yep.
We are going to.
Especially if you guys are on a run.
Use-
I don't want this combat to take an hour.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah. We're gonna use Phantasmal Force on the guy on the.
On the
griffin.
guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Phantasmal Force, that's an intelligence save.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is going to be a 15, which I think
Ooh,
just fails.
Fails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Cool. So an illusion in his mind, a sort of elemental air like hand comes out of the sky and sort of just grasps him as if he's being just held
Okay.
and restrained.
Just
But yeah,
unable to move.
unable to move, right?
Yeah, you'll just hear him and like yell out and like look as if something is invisible, like grabbing him, like squish his body to himself. Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Amethyst, back to you then.
I'm gonna hit this guy on the griffin with
Okay.
a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. He would be considered restrained, so you have advantage.
Oh, okay. Okay, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
9, 13.
13 points. Okay.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the advantage. 25 to hit.
The hits.
Oh, I forgot to
Less
deal damage.
good. 5.
Is it like, are you making it squeeze him like as if it is doing damage? Otherwise,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
do damage. It only does damage if you like make it seem like it's doing damage, like he's getting attacked. Sorry, how much damage was that?
5.
5. Okay. All right. He looks like he's straining, just getting hit with a bunch of shit.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It's the other one. The griffin will try to break from the ice. I rolled higher than I did last time, so the griffin is free from the ice. Unfortunately, they're very strong creatures, so that would have been great, though. And it will begin to fly up a bit and also join suit flying 1, 2, 3. Flying like here. Again, just like 20 feet above you. And the caster. Oh, that's fun. Hold on. you will see him cast a spell unless someone else has fucking counterspell. From you. Okay. Instead, then, he is going to attempt. Hold on. Let me double check he can move there. Oh, yeah. Instead, will be on this side. And you will see him kind of cast a spell, and wind will begin to pick up, get faster and faster, very similar to Atim when he begins to cast a spell. And this massive wall of wind just gets blasted your guys' way as he casts Gust of Wind. So...
Could I use my dash action with that?
As a reaction? Sure.
Yeah.
As you
like, if I
dash...
saw him, I feel like I
Yeah,
would...
100%.
Oh, I'm just gonna move over here. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know how far.
Yeah, you guys will probably just move you fucking back up there or something. Or you're gonna
Yeah, I was
move.
gonna go back here. Yeah,
Okay,
like sideways.
so you're gonna like
but kind of
stop and
out.
turn and go the other way.
Yeah, basically go the other way.
Okay.
Oh dang it.
Yeah. Well, here, just point where, and okay. I was gonna say I can just move
I
it
thought
all
I
at
clicked
once.
on the. Yeah, sorry. I thought I clicked the arrow.
Yes, you kind of move just in time as the gust of wind hits off, which will only now hit Joel and Blanche. I need you guys to make strength saving throws. Both of you.
Okay.
The riding horse, I forgot to pull up its stats.
19 for me.
Okay, that's a save.
And an 18 for the horse.
18. Oh, that is definitely going to save. All right, the wind kind of blasts you and almost knocks you off, but you're able to hold tight. And you will just hear, there's someone invisible on it. Meaning he knows. Do you now send off your guiding bolt that you were holding?
No, because I was holding it if I dropped invisibility, not...
Gotcha. Okay. All right. But he knows you're there, so he's aware that you are there. He doesn't know who you are. He just couldn't see magic coming from there, or illusion magic coming from it. Beautiful. That is their turn. Hold on, let me check the other dudes. Their fly speed is not as fast in any way. You will see all of them begin to kind of drift down a bit, but kind of moving towards you, except for one that is turning and moving away. As he is the furthest one away, and there's no fucking way he's going to catch up to you. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, hold on, you'd be there. You will see Zephyr, the one that's kind of drifting kind of closer to you, is going to fire a crossbow bolt at you. They're going to try to take out the horse because you guys are running. And that is going to be a 14 to hit you, Zephyr.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. And you take max damage. Sorry. 10 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Beautiful. I guess they can dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't think about that. 2, 3. So they're trying to catch up. The other one is leaving. We'll just disappear you. Beautiful. Back to the top. Oh, that's their turn. Zephyr, yeah. And then Amdrus on deck. Sorry.
They're getting hit. We're gonna run this way. 60.
Okay. I didn't know if you were running away with everybody or if you were just gonna run in circles.
Well, I was trying to be nice to you, honestly, and not run off the map.
Right. Well, we're already at the edge of the map immediately. So, are you going to continue to run away?
Yeah, I would honestly. I'd try to run away.
Okay. Are you dashing?
Yes.
Okay. Then, what we're gonna do to make this easier, if you are dashing,
Which direction did I get hit from? Like from the two?
from the one closest to you, so pretty much like above you.
Oh, never mind. Then yeah, I'm just gonna dash away.
Okay. Just keep on dashing that way. All Are you turning back around and following the group, or are you kind of arcing around, or are you just going the
I
separate
will
way?
arc around and swing back towards where the group is coming. So
Okay.
like eventually,
Just kind of start going around. Okay. Then I asked Amdrus and Joel, who is coming up soon. Are you just dashing? You're trying to get it with your horse.
Yes.
Okay.
The horse is dashing, but I'm gonna craft some
Right.
considerate if you don't
That's
mind.
what I'm asking though. If you're just gonna keep the horse, you're just running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The griffins are in the air, yeah?
Yes. At this
Everything's
point,
fine.
the griffins can follow. The other ones cannot. At a dash, they move 60. You guys move 60 as a base. So, as you guys are continuing, we're not going to use the map anymore. As you guys are going to be dashing away, and we're going to do another chase sequence battle here, which is just a great fun time. So, in that case, as you guys are running, Amdrus, what would you like to do before? Like, this is the last round with the flying guys close enough.
How high up are they?
They've descended a
The
bit.
griffins.
Oh, the griffins are 20 feet above you.
Okay. And that one random dude is also like up high. Kinda?
He's very high. He's like 70 feet. No, he would be like 60 feet now because he went down a bit.
Okay. Here's a fun
Like
thing.
up.
I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern 40 feet above me, so that way it encapsulates all of them, but not me.
Okay.
Because it's a 30-foot cube at 120-foot range.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be like, please, we just want to live our lives. We want nothing to do with the Empire and your stupid war.
Okay. But casting a spell. Oh, does he counterspell again?
He already counterspelled.
It's been his turn.
Oh, well, your call.
Oh, that's so tempting. You know what? No, he will not. So this is going to hit. You're aiming to hit all of them in that kind of group, right?
As many, well, definitely the two
It's-
griffins and the riders. If I can get the dude two, better. But if not, no.
Okay,
worries.
I think you could either get the two dude and one of the riders, or both the riders and griffins. Because you would have to go above one of them to get the dude. So I don't think it would hit.
Well, you said they're 20 feet above me, so if I got to shoot it at 50 feet,
Right, but
Because it's a 30-foot
what I'm saying is to get to the little guy, he's 60 feet up. So to catch
Oh,
him,
yeah.
and you would only get him
no,
and one of the
just
riders, or two of the
no,
riders.
No, just both griffins. The
Okay.
griffins are my priority.
Okay. All right. What is
It's a
that?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Griffins are decently wise. One was a dirty 20, but the other one I
Okay.
rolled like shit, so that's a 7.
Okay, well that one failed.
Yes. And then the other people who would be in it. I fucking definitely failed. I rolled a 3 and a 6. There's no way.
Yeah.
So you just cast this, and you can just see that as they're flying, the griffin just days off, and they're just like gliding.
Yeah.
The one
They're just
griffin
kind of
is like
floating.
looking around, but the riders are just dazed,
Yes.
which is
And they stay like that, and it's not concentration. Let's get
That's
the
true.
fuck out of here.
all right. Yeah, cool. Before we get there, Joel, I need another strength saving throw as you're still within this wind because it doesn't disappear. In this moment of you guys running, just you and Blanche make a strength saving throw.
14 for me
Okay.
and 19 for Blanche.
Ooh, 14 just makes it. So you almost fly off and you just hold onto the reins and you are like hanging off and Blanche just keeps on going. All right.
You and Blanche have truly bonded.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys can see that the
She's fine.
griffins
She's
just
fine.
drift
She's
and
fine.
it's a minute, right? Lasts a
No.
minute? What did you say? Or is it 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, it's concentration up. Oh sorry, it is concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So we
Uh,
have 10
a minute.
rounds to get.
Yeah,
fucking
you have a
gone.
minute to go.
Yeah.
I would like the horses and Zephyr to make athletics checks, please. Because you are pushing hard after traveling many hours.
What do you add to their athletics?
What's the strength of the
Oh, shit,
the
yeah.
riding horse, Zephyr?
16, but I don't know.
So
if
plus
that's my
3.
wild shape.
Plus
Oh.
3.
It should be, yeah, because
So I got a 16 then.
Ooh, 18 for me.
18,
Daddy's got
16.
an 18.
Okay, and Zephyr, what'd you get?
23.
23. So you guys go ham. The horses are freaking out, so they're just going, and it's fine. And I will say, while it could not have been a battle, it did turn into a battle, but it was also now very fast, not a battle. But as you guys are riding off as fast as you can into the distance, kind of going a different direction, that the griffins are just kind of dazed, like drifting, kind of more towards Crow Point. So you guys kind of take a little bit more of a detour to get around. You've also left them alive, which also means they're very aware of your faces and that you are not with the Featherdale Knights. And on that, not you, that's true. They just knew there was someone invisible and that Atim had some kind of illusion magic as well. So two people with illusion. So it was really unfortunate that he could have counterspelled that and I chose not to. I was like, they'll probably be fine. It'll be like maybe one. It'll be fine. Nope, he was almost all. With that, we are going to hit a break. A little early, but we'll hit a break. And
Just MVP. Let's go.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted for future. Always don't risk
our
it. Just always to counterspell that.
We love our slutty
I mean, you
daddy.
could
Amdrus.
roll.
There you
You
go.
could roll to see.
Pretty
If they,
daddy
if they would do.
actress.
You can roll for the decision.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, yeah. With that, we shall be right back. For anybody watching, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in like 10 minutes or something. Boy.
the disclaimer song?
Hey now, come try it at home. Hey now, come try it. Hey now, come try it. You might die if you do this at home. Hey now, come try it. Hey now, come try it at home. Try it.
Oh, whoa.
We appreciate.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, I just
Meow.
realized the battle music is still playing. Whoop.
Oh yeah, we've been rocking out this whole break. Like,
My bad. I don't hear it when I'm on the break, so
Wow.
apologies.
all good.
So privileged.
It relaxes
Doesn't
me
even
for some
hear
reason.
his own music.
Well, that's great. Everyone. All right. Oh, welcome back. Apologies. I just realized we were there. Like it was like 20 minutes. My God. That's why I kind of rushed suddenly. I was like, oh shit! I just realized the time.
Damn.
Anyways, sorry for the long break there, but
Gets away from you.
it really does. We are back. If you missed the first half, these wonderful groups got stopped basically by the fantasy police of this world. And it got a little rocky, and then a counterspell went off, and then a battle kind of ensued, which turned into a chase, which turned into charming the griffins and everything, and then they were stuck, and then you guys just...
Dazzling, not charming, dazzling.
I mean, it's a charm effect for sure.
Yeah, but dazzle.
Right.
We razzled and dazzled them.
Sure.
Dazzled.
And
Fluffer.
you guys were able to
And I was
get away.
Mr. Celeste.
Okay. Anyways, with that, with you guys kind of riding off very quickly and as hard as you can, just getting the fuck away, is there anything you guys would like to do? Or are you just going as far as you can for as fast as you can for as long as you can?
I think we're going.
Okay.
Going,
right.
Going
Just
and
going.
gone.
Well,
Get across that bridge.
I will say, as you are heading away, there is a point where,
Need
like,
to deal with God.
the horse. Okay, the horses do have to slow down going that fast, eventually. So they begin to kind of slow down, and you kind of have to take it easier
take
for a
the
bit, and go even more. Including you, Zephyr. You're just kind of like, oh shit, that was a lot, and you kind of have to slow down for the horses to kind of catch up. So you went very fast, very hard for like an hour, and now it's kind of at a slower pace. But you got very far away, far enough away where you do not see them anymore. And Crow Point is pretty much getting further and further away on the horizon as it does begin to get a bit darker. And are you guys just heading towards the
Trying to get to.
bridge? Just heading
Yeah.
that direction? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll say you're about here. Still haven't quite got onto the road the way you guys have gone, but as it is getting darker and darker, do you guys want to camp out here, or what's fun? Or do you guys want
I'm
to
down to camp.
push further till you see the road or get close enough to it? What would you like?
I'm down to camp out a little early.
Do we have much cover if we wanted to find a place somewhere where we're at?
There is at this point. There's a lot of like cliffs and edges and kind of rockier terrain. So yeah, you could probably find a bit of cover if you wander around a little bit.
I think if we do camp, campfires are a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think they might be for us. So
Well, inside the hut will be fine. If we can do the hut, I don't know.
I can do the hut, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't. Nothing will escape from it. I don't think the smoke will escape from it.
All right.
The smoke can escape, I think, if I want. It's just cool and breezy inside.
I guess we
it's
won't
not.
really need it.
Yeah, it's not very hot.
Yeah, you can set the temperature, so you don't really need a fire, anyways. But all right. Joel, because you asked, make a survival check to see if you can find like some pretty good cover.
17.
Okay. You take, the extra maybe 10 or so, 20 minutes kind of looking around, and until you can kind of find like a large rocky formation that you guys could probably tuck into. And there's like a tree there's a couple trees around that could give you pretty good cover. And you could tie off the horses to a nearby tree and everything too. And yeah. All right. Well, you guys can lay down. Who's doing what? Are you guys doing anything before, like any role playing or anything you guys specifically want to do before you're going to bed, or do you want to just jump into watches?
I do want to say, like, I can probably make a campfire inside the hut and cook dinner for everybody and obscure the fire from the outside.
I believe so. I believe last time we looked, you had said that you can do that in the circle. Like the smoke can just go out, but the light won't.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's what I'll do. I'll make dinner for everybody, but it'll be like a kitchen almost.
Okay. It just means the dome probably will like dip like an hour early in the morning. Just letting you know.
That's fine.
Okay.
But,
Assuming you take about an hour to like cook and eat and settle down and whatnot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my last 3rd level spell there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sync more. I will do 2 healing words at level 2.
Okay.
Or not healing words, cure wounds at level 2.
Okay. And then the ones that were created last that were not used go inert for magic.
Yeah, I mean you can still snack on them, but the
Yeah.
healing is gone. Yeah.
Yeah. The magic goes inert.
But that's all I want to do before. I don't really. Yeah. Beyond that, I don't got really much.
All right.
And I'll take first watch.
Okay. Just Joel, or is anyone
I'll
going
take
with Joel?
first watch with Joel.
I will take whatever watch is left with Zephyr.
I was gonna say Zephyr is probably tired after running, and she will
Yeah.
probably either say no watch or 3rd watch.
I will take 3rd watch with Zephyr.
Probably want 3rd watch. Okay. So Atim by himself for 2nd. I love that. Nothing can go wrong.
I love it. Great. Nothing
All right.
can go wrong.
So yeah, you guys kind of find this like kind of nook or little like section where there's trees and like large kind of rocks around. Not quite like a cave or anything, but some very good cover. And then this dome kind of sealing it off. You could probably make it look more like a smooth rock, but like rock colored, so it kind
I'll
of
ask
blends
for
in a bit.
Amethyst's input.
There we go.
Yeah, like, help me make this more rock-like. What would you recommend?
More jagged and brown.
Got it. Done. Anyways.
Got it. Can't makes it jagged, makes it slightly more brown. Perfect.
No notes. It's a perfect rock.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I pick up a rock and I like compare the two very, very.
you're like a little more gray, or a little more blue, like just like spend like 10 minutes just like tweaking the shade. Like perfect. All right. Well, with that, you guys can all head to bed again, unless there's any roleplay you all want to be involved in and want to do, or anything, any planning. Otherwise, we will jump into First Watch with Joel and Amethyst here. I would like you guys to roll perception check, and what would you guys like to do?
Ooh, I got it good.
I got it good.
Dirty 20.
21.
Ooh, all right. Dirty 20 and 21. Okay. Anything you guys would like to do?
Yeah, Amethyst will probably just be like, I'm sorry I started all of that. I just didn't want you to be seen.
No,
And
I think you did the right thing. How are
What?
you doing?
I'm okay, I think.
You sure?
I mean, I'm still processing a lot of things, I think, but I don't know, as good as I can be. How are you doing? You were the one that died recently.
Twice.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm alive. That's all that matters.
It is. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Well, if you need anything, let me know. But I'm glad you're hanging in there.
Likewise. I appreciate all of you, really.
We're a nice little dysfunctional family.
Considering I didn't really come from one, it's nice.
And you've seen mine, so you understand.
It's a little disappointing to see. Just, you know, you spend your whole life wishing you had a real family, and then seeing somebody else's experiences. The road's really shitty.
Yeah. Yep,
I'm-
family can be shitty.
I understand why you don't want to go back.
Yeah, plus I think they might try to kill me if I go back, so that there's that too. I'd rather
That's-
not die.
I'd rather you not die again either.
Thank you.
But if they try to, I will definitely make sure they don't do that. Or try to.
Oh, I trust you will go in blasting.
Absolutely. With everything I have. For any of you, really.
Same.
Well, as the little heartfelt moment happens, and you guys kind of sit there, knowing you guys are supporting not only each other, but you are supported yourselves. You both notice it is faint, but a rumble in the ground, ever so slight, because both of you fucking rolled 20 or above. You just feel in the ground as you're sitting there, there's just like a vibration.
Is there like a check that I can do to see what kind of...
You can make a nature check.
Yeah, I would like to do one of those.
Yeah.
17.
14.
All right. I would say, Amethyst, you're not 100% certain. It maybe could be like an earthquake far off, maybe? Like maybe something's going on, like pretty far away, and you're just feeling like, you know, a ripple of that.
My mother.
Joel, you have felt something kind of similar before. And last time it was something moving through the ground.
You motherfucker. There's worms below us. There's those worm things.
They
Oh
were
my
not,
God.
they're not worms at
It's
all.
Tremors.
No?
Again. Tremors all over again.
Oh, that is Tremors. Okay, never mind. I'm in a different movie. What was it?
They were like giant, they were onkegs. They were giant like insectoid things
Yeah.
that
Okay.
spat acid.
Oh yeah.
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 You don't know if
Starship
it's the same
Troopers. There are
thing.
Starship Troopers
Yes.
below us.
Yeah, you
That's
don't
what
know.
I
You don't
was
know if it's the same thing, but that just vibration rumbling that kind of comes and goes, feels very
Yeah,
much
I'll
like
just
that.
tell Amethyst, I think something's digging below us. It's not earthquake stuff.
Is that normal for down here?
I don't think it's normal. No.
I mean, there's all sorts of creatures that burrow, but like typically not this close to civilization.
World's getting really fucked up.
Yeah.
I just hope that these things that we're doing actually help.
I think every little thing we do could help in some way.
Sure hope so. Otherwise, I kind of feel like I'm pointless.
No way. Not even close. You help us all the time. You're a valuable member of our group. You very much have a point. Heller put you here for a reason. You blast the shit out of people all the time. You definitely have a point.
I just mean, like, in the grand scheme of things. Like, my whole deal with Zaina and everything.
Well, you know how I feel about that. But,
Well, I mean, Zaina's
you're...
fine. She at least let me know from the get-go what's up.
Well, I think you're going to have a hand in potentially saving the world. And I think that there's a pretty big point in that.
I just hope we get Mariana back, too.
We will get Mariana back.
Oh, why did it do that again? It's fine. Only slightly showed Discord by accident on the cameras again. It's
No,
fine. It's fine.
my privacy.
Yo, I gotta be careful.
All right. Well, in the silence of the night, you pretty infrequently feel this rumbling.
Okay.
But it, even when it's gone for a bit, there are times where you feel it, and there are times that it feels closer, like it's stronger, but it never really gets too much.
Cool. Well, Altaim's going to be by himself for the next watch. He'll have to deal with that. That's an Altaim problem.
It is getting
Right.
kind of late. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
All right. Well, unless there is anything else you guys would like to do.
Right before I go to bed, can I just try to do divine intervention real quick?
Sure. Love
just
it.
to see.
Yeah, love it. What
I'm
do
gonna
you?
roll just to see if
Well, what are you asking for?
what's your help with finding Mariana?
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Takes a long fucking
I
time.
rolled a 100. Oh my
That's
god.
amazing because that never happens.
I
But
know, but it's the opposite of what
It's
I
the
want.
full
what you
opposite side you
want,
need to do.
yeah.
yeah, you feel as always no change, but you feel Pelor's light, but there is no additional spotlight on you. There is no reply.
I'm just gonna do that every night before I go to bed.
Fair enough. All right. Well, as Joel is kind of doing a prayer and speaking to his god, Amethyst heading to bed, waking up Atim, you probably get the end of Joel's kind of just go, try again tomorrow. Then going to bed.
I definitely let Atim know about the tremors.
Okay.
Lovely time. It's been a minute since we've dealt with those.
Yeah, Joel was saying, if you need anything, just let me know. I can always take a nap if need be.
Fair enough. I'm sure it'll be nothing.
Hashtag
well.
Lantern Club.
There you go.
All
All right.
Yeah, me and Amethyst, we're gonna peace out, and you guys can just handle the rest.
We're gonna go snuggle in the lantern.
um,
Yes.
all right. Well,
All right.
Atim, roll a perception check, and
Okay.
what are you doing?
Come on, dice. Can I roll with advantage with Nimbus?
Yes, you can. Always forget that you have a Nimbus. He technically would go immediately after you in combat as well. So if there is anything
Right,
you
I
want to
know.
do, yeah, just remind me because I'll
okay.
forget.
Yeah, no, you're good. 17.
17. Okay. Anything you'd like to do during your watch?
Yeah. So I think in a rare moment, Ataib's going to leave the hut.
Oh, all right.
What's the weather like? What's the night sky like?
Oh, good point. I will say, though it is autumn and middle of the night, there's a chill. It's warmer than expected, but it's still like a night chill. It's nothing too crazy, but it's a bit warmer. Stepping out, warmer than you would expect, anyways.
Interesting. Okay. I think he's gonna just take a slow roll, maybe no more than 60 feet away.
Okay.
With Nimbus kind of floating nearby.
Sure.
And as as they're heading more towards, elven territory, it's going to be kind of thinking of this new information that he's gotten from their new friends back at Shadeborough. And I think he's going to take a moment to send his thoughts towards his patron.
Okay.
And he'll ask, I know you've been watching for some time. Are you aware of where I come from? The progenitor of these abilities and my unique birth?
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 25.
All right. As you kind of sit out and find like a spot, and kind of sitting on the ground, just listening. I imagine you having your eyes closed and just feeling the kind of cold wind of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of look around a bit, and you notice the wind kind of picks up here and there. And that kind of, you open your eyes and you kind of look around and you notice how strange. You sat down in almost the center of almost a perfectly like 3 like rocks, like jagged rocks are sticking out. And you sit perfectly in the middle, and it almost is like amplifying the wind, kind of whipping around, hitting all these rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of chuckle to yourself before you hear, and you almost miss it because you almost just laugh to yourself, and you almost just miss it. In the wind, there's a voice, and it will say, "I know more about you than you even know." My prince, you are a special one.
Special for what purpose? For what reason was I given life? Some happenstance encounter with an otherworldly being, or was I born for some greater purpose that I've yet to discover?
The answer of that will come. But no, not all is what it seems. And I've had my eye on both of you for a long time.
I'm sorry, both.
And you'll sit there, kind of just waiting, and no response will come. And that wind almost dies down ever so slightly.
Ever the mysterious one. Can't blame him. I'd be the same way.
And with that, you kind of, I imagine you kind of get up and stretch a bit, and you don't realize you were sitting there for so long. And if your legs are a little cramping a bit, and you look up, and you just, it's like the perfect moment and light in the moonlight. You just notice that you have been looking towards Kaiman the whole time, and you feel a pull.
Shoot. Do I still have that?
I don't know. What do you got?
As I'm looking, are there? How's the sky? Is it cloudy? Is it clear? Is it...
No, it's actually fairly clear. There's not a lot of clouds.
Okay.
Which kind of helps seeing, even though it's miles and miles away, just seeing the like silhouette of the castle, like way off in the sky.
All right. I'll make a sort of nod, a note, an acknowledgement that something might be drawing him that way. And then he'll just enjoy the nighttime quiet as he strolls back to the hut.
Okay. I will say, as you're walking back, you begin to notice and feel that vibration, that rumbling that was mentioned before. Do you do anything? And it feels familiar in the sense of something is burrowing and being told that. You can feel that.
Right.
Feels...
Does it feel like it's heading in like a particular direction, or at least coming from a particular direction?
Make a survival
Or is
check.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
for
all
22.
right. I will say you kind of get down and kind of feel with your hands as well, listening. And almost seems like there's a heightened sense that comes. And you can feel that those kind of vibrations get more intense. I want to say louder, but there's not noise. And then it almost feels like it moves directions. And you listen for a moment. And as best as you can tell, there's not a particular direction. But you'll feel it get closer to you. And then leave. And then kind of get even closer in a different, almost in a different direction. And how long do you stay there to listen?
I'd say maybe a couple of minutes.
Couple minutes?
Just to see if there's like a pattern.
Right. I will say there kind of does seem to be a pattern. Not like they are like this thing is making a shape or something like that, but it does get closer and then further away, and then you feel it go almost like another direction. It almost seems
like it's directed like in a...
Yeah. It almost seems like it's patrolling.
See?
And on that, you think of that and you go, if it's a creature, actually make a nature check.
Okay. Oh,
Plus 5.
24.
Okay. I will say if it's a creature that is burrowing, there's a good chance, if not, it for sure has tremor sense. And the idea of standing out here kind of freaks you out a bit. And you try to swiftly and quietly move back. But nothing comes out and attacks you. But it does feel like it's... like for the rest of your watch, tuning into it, it does feel like it's just ever slow getting closer and closer when it does come close. Ever so often, it's like, oh, it's closer now. Cool. It's patrolling closer.
Right. Like it's picking up something, but it's like...
could be. Or it just could be heading this direction or somewhere closer by.
Yeah.
In its patrolling, you know. All right. Well, with the last kind of hour, you start to get really tired. Wake up Zephyr and Amdrus. And head to bed.
Yes. I will relay
Okay.
my findings with the patrolling, and it's seemingly ever growing closer, but nothing more aggressive has been noticed. And all of that jazz.
All right. Well, Zephyr, Amdrus, you wake up. You guys can hit a long rest if you'd like. And you are told by a team about this rumbling and whatnot. I would like you guys to make perception checks, and what would you like to do? And you probably have about an hour and a half to 2 hours. No, yeah, probably like more an hour to 2 hour, an hour and a half left of the bubble before it disappears for that last like hour or so. For the rest of the rest, I see a natural 1.
I
But-
got a 21.
Plus 9 equals 10, so that's not the worst.
Thank God I have a +9.
And what did you get, Zephyr? Sorry,
21.
21. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I just want to like sit down and be like, sorry, I can't leave until the bubble, and then we can go out and do things. Just, did you want coffee while we wait?
Oh, no, I think I'm good.
I
Maybe
be-
like when everybody else gets up and we get going, I might need it.
I believe you're out of
Okay.
coffee.
No, I bought more.
Did
remember?
you? Okay.
I bought a fuckload more when I was in
Couldn't
Shade
remember.
Barrow.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Oh yes.
I'm
Yeah, I bought like
What shopping?
it's got its own
forgot.
pocket.
Fair.
Do you want me to go just step out and see if there's anything around?
I mean, if you'd like, I think and DM, please let me know if this is
Mhm.
okay. I would have also, and I forgot to mention this back then, I would have also liked to be on the lookout for like some green tea or a black tea, something, herbal, while I was in Shade Barrow to try to
Oh,
like,
sure.
in addition with, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Some
And
really
just, like,
simple like black or green tea kind of.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just for like, do you like? I've never had, but I figure you being one with nature and everything. Do you like green tea?
Rolls the dice to find out.
I'm just curious. No, I'm not a big fan of leaf juice.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. Well, shoot and dang. Well, right. When the bubble comes down, I do have a favor to ask. If you could help me with one thing in particular, but we'll have to wait till it goes down before I leave.
Oh, what would that be?
Can you teach me how to druid craft?
Is that something I can do?
Yeah,
Well,
why not?
mechanically speaking, I have an extra cantrip that I can use on druidcraft because I already have prestidigitation and thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So figure.
Just
I
get
mean-
all of them.
I can try, but I mean, you're not a druid, right?
No, not even close. My awareness of nature extends to how far I can touch and or see.
I mean, I can try to teach you some things. Like, I mean, like, and I want to do druidcraft and the instantly make a flower. Oh wait, no, hold on.
A flower bloom? Yeah.
Any of that? Is there like a,
Yep.
a flower nearby that I
Yeah.
can just go like?
Yeah.
Like that? Like I don't know what I'm doing. I just.
You can just see your like focus
Bloom.
and just like a flower.
Bloom.
I feel like any
grows
of
and
the ones
blooms
that
out
have
of.
closed for the night, like, and they're starting to open. I think I'm just like popping them open now. Is what I feel like
Yeah.
should be doing. Like I just do that and it just. Pop.
Right. Okay. See, that's. I don't have anything pretty or like fancy that like people are like, wow. It's all sort of.
Literally
help,
all
I'm
is
dying.
magic.
Yeah. Oh, help! I'm dying. I can't. Don't want to. And then it's like a run or like a sparkle show, basically. But that's it. Like earlier when I did with the griffins.
Yeah, but I think I can't do that. I mean, I only have fire, and I feel like it would be like Buncraft and probably
Produce flame. Yeah. Fire. Beautiful.
Like,
Just
I
tosses
just have
it.
fire, like, and I would say Zindig too, but I'm sure she likes her nap, and if we still have a bit to travel, so I won't
Right.
disturb her yet. But just fire everywhere.
Right. just sort of simple things. Mariana always sort of loved flowers, and I always had to go out and buy them for her. And I don't know. I feel like maybe if I'd been able to make something for her, it'd mean a lot more. Like, look what happened with Joel and that one lass that they were into.
I mean, plants do catch a lot of attention. Here, like, and I feel like I'm gonna try to like just try, like, see if you can like make these other flowers pop.
And I'm just gonna concentrate real hard.
Okay.
But just staring at them, like, grow.
Zephyr, I
Roll
would.
for concentration part.
Zephyr, I would love a. Are you? I'm gonna assume no. Are you proficient in performance?
No.
I didn't think so. So make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Okay.
So be a wisdom-based
Oh,
performance.
that's the wrong die.
Just rolling a d4. Like, oh,
Nope,
that's weird.
No, it was a D12, and I was like, why is that number so big?
That's what I noticed before too.
4. No, 8.
8. Okay. Zephyr is like trying to like tell you, but like in the most unhelpful way. Like just, you know, you just do it. Like you do it like this, and you're like, cool. That doesn't help.
Telling you words like, no, tell it to like blossom, like to open, like to like
Yeah, and just be like,
just be
talk
like-
to it.
talk to the plant.
So Amdrus, I would love you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, this is a stupid idea, but I want to do it for fun.
Sure.
11.
Okay.
Oh god, this is a very stupid decision, but I'm gonna
Let's
do it.
go.
What are you
Let's
doing?
do it.
I want to like, as I feel like as he's focusing, I want to like kind of like not really sneak off, but like sneak off to like a plant, and like I'm gonna cast speak with plants,
Okay.
and I want to tell this, so it's just like, can you help me out? Like, I'm trying to teach this person how to like make you guys bloom. Can you help me out? Like, please? Like, I don't. I'm just telling him what to do. Like, I don't know what to do.
And they
Yes,
kind of
but-
seem to like wave extra in the wind, and you get the sense it goes, we can try. And Amdrus, as you're just focusing and putting all your like magic focus into like the tiniest section of dirt or like a little like sprouting flower, and you focus, there is a rumble in the ground. And you kind of jump and lose your focus, and you feel it pretty strongly. And you guys haven't really been paying attention too much to it, focusing on all this, but you have felt it here and there. But it seems much stronger and much closer.
Right on us.
Not quite right on you, but close.
I think you're focusing the wrong thing. I don't think that rumble's what we were looking for.
I don't think that one was me.
Are
That
you sure? You're focusing in the dirt a little too hard, I think.
And Zephyr, you look down, and Amdrus hasn't noticed, but it has grown significantly more.
The plant?
Yeah, the little sprout that was growing has like grown and not bloomed, but starting to bud. And he didn't notice because of the rumble.
Okay, I feel like if I like looking down, like, oh wait, I think you got it. Like, look. Just gonna like point straight down.
What? I don't. What? Oh god, it's bigger. Oh my god, it's bigger.
Yeah, I think that's. Is that what you wanted?
Something like that. Yeah. You know, I'll work on this a little bit more. But thank you. That was. I've no idea how you lot tap into the forces of nature and like bend them to your will. Because, like, convincing people we fought 300 ghost pirates way easier. If I'm just personally
Ghost
speaking,
pirates?
not difficult on a level of like 1 to 10. It's like a 2 or a 3 for me. But like making a flower sprout, even just that, I must have been focusing for like 15-20 minutes. I got that much.
And
You
both
just-
Maybe stay
So-
on land more often and I don't know, sit
Stay
and
on
talk to
land.
nature. I don't know.
Mm,
I can just do that.
with
Comes
that,
naturally.
you guys feel another heavy rumble.
Okay, I think you can stop focusing.
oh no, I'm seriously like that wasn't me.
Oh, well, what is it? Can I like after pausing
As-
for a second, thinking, can I like I flavor wise, I want to like touch the ground, but could I try to figure out what that rumble could be like if I could tell if it was some
Make-
kind of animal that
yeah.
I know?
Make a nature check.
Can I make an additional perception check with disadvantage or?
Sure, or you can make a nature check as well. Do you perception or nature,
So,
depending
you
on what
want
you're
a
trying to do.
I'm just trying to feel like the direction that it's coming from, not
Oh,
necessarily.
okay. That's survival. Make it a survival
Survival?
check. Yeah.
Okay.
Zephyr, what'd you get? 18. Okay.
13.
13.
Why am I rolling these digital dice? They've been fucking me all night.
Zephyr, you think, and like, I mean, you guys have fought on kegs, so you know that's a thing. But you're more attuned to nature. This doesn't feel like it did when you fought on kegs a long time ago. That was rough and multiple, kind of moving in like a direction, like it felt like a shockwave rumble. This is like purposeful and more smoother. Something different, more controlled.
Could I know back when I was thinking about the enclaves, I was trying to think of another creature that I knew of. Could I try to focus and see if it was like some burrow thing? Like a burrow shark or
Sure, make another nature check.
natural 20. So
Natural 20. You think, oh, you know what moves much more easier and cleaner are bullets. They're called bullets. Bullets, not really sure, but they are not entirely from nature, but they started off as creatures in nature, and then, you know, some magical wizard from long ago kind of experimented on them, and they've kind of grown that way. But they are these like armored creatures that very smoothly burrow and can be trained very easily.
See if it was.
And
Could
then
I think about the. Oh.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask to see if I could think of the information that of those creatures and see if they related to what I saw with Zeneros, whatever those creatures he had.
No, not the same as that, but
Okay.
thinking on that, you do think back of when you guys trained with the Black Earth Brigade. They used bullets as mounts. Burrow sharks was the name of a rider of a bullet.
Oh.
And you were mentioned that they are scouts in a sense. They can be used as scouts and flanking, and they're very tough and very high members, or like higher up to train. And you remember them saying that they would use burrow sharks to burrow out, and with their tremor sense, like get basically like a scan of the area to figure out how many enemies are around. And as you're feeling it kind of come and go, you realize it's doing that. It's patrolling back and forth, almost like a sonar, and catching everything that's around. How the, like what, maybe where the Feathergale Knights are, or movers are, or travelers are movers. Like the terrain and stuff like that.
Okay. I feel like
And it's
an
getting
instant-
close.
Okay. I feel like after realizing that, it would be like an instant switch of like panic, looking over to Amdrus and telling him, "It's the Black Earth Brigade. They know we're here."
Just as you, Amdrus, are going like, it's coming from this direction. No, it's this direction? Hold on. It's moving around a lot as you like look up, and Zephyr's like, it's Black Earth Brigade.
Oh. Well, we're friends still, technically, right? Like, they don't think we're...
We haven't talked to them in a hot minute, but I think we need to be very careful.
Right. Let me do the speculating and speaking on this one.
It's... Well, they have... The creatures are they're the bullets. They're the things that they use, so...
If they come up to say hi, we'll just be like, "Hi, we're the rogue faction of the Black Earth Brigade. Took out the Shifting Tides down at Lake Guard Keep. No need to thank us. They're under new management now, but they're definitely weaker than they were. You know, we'll let them know what we know.
So what do we do?
Oh, we'll just hang out for now until they come up and say hi. Nothing we can really do from in here. Or while they're underground. I mean, honestly, I don't want to be, you know... I'm not looking to get snapped up by a bullet in the middle of the... On the way to Crow Point, or on the way to Edgecrest. Like it's some sort of land shark. I'm quite alright with that.
Literally.
Okay.
That is how they're described, as land sharks.
Amethyst in her sleep, you just hear her say fucking cults.
I think after that, could I use Druidcraft again? But I want to like tie it with the speak with plants,
Sure.
and I want to see if I could do the weather thing, like talk to it and be like,
Yeah.
and kind of like, hey, do you know if you can give us any tips on the weather? I want to see if we could use it to our advantage for the next few hours.
The
If
flowers, yeah, the flowers will reply and say, it's gonna be a hot one. Some of us really like the dry, hot days. I don't. I like when it's colder and more shadowed.
I love it. Oh, poor baby.
I want to save this plant now.
I know.
Oh,
Come with us.
oh, well,
Jonathan
I don't-
all over
I-
again.
I'll see if I can do something about that. I feel like it's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say.
He goes,
I have no
okay.
idea. Can I save
and it
this
just
plant?
like you get the sense of it has no idea what you mean, but it's like, okay, sure, whatever, going with the flow.
Do I have anything that I could save this plant?
I don't know. Do you?
Fine. It's nature. It's fine.
I don't think I have anything I could carry it in.
I'll just dump a gallon of water on it.
We'll be fine.
Let it go.
All right.
Could I use the rest of the watch to see if I could like build it a little like shelter, like to cover it from the sun?
Sure.
Like
See
a
if I could
little
like
rock
mount
shelter.
dirt and like rocks or whatever around
Sure.
it.
As you're just kind of like building like a little like shady place, you both notice the rumbling gets like you can hear it now as it gets louder and louder and heavier. Do you attempt to hide from it? Are you trying to be stealthy? Or do you care? Or do
I'll let Zephyr take lead on this one. Like, do you want to try to avoid the Black Earth Brigade, or we just?
I mean, we are trying to head over there, so maybe it wouldn't be bad if we just continue to make our presence known. That way it's not like a surprise or they don't think we're a spy.
Like the Feathergale Knights did. Well, we could tell them we fought the Feathergale Knights trying to get back to them. That's not a lie.
And we took out the shifting tides for them.
And took out the commander at Crow Point, which is the whole reason all this fucking shebang has gone on.
We've been very busy.
I know about that. But yeah.
Y'all also kicked out Kane.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Also, we're no longer with
Well.
Kane. Turns out he was a traitor to the cause, and we handled him.
this metagaming pigeon here? Just hear it in the wind.
And technically we did take down one of the orders.
Commanders.
Oh my god.
Oh,
what-
and we also took out the fire people up north. Yeah, we've been doing work for the Black Earth Brigade. We fought everybody but them. Yeah, no, you're right. We should
We're
not.
doing great work.
Joel, Amethyst, team, please make a perception check at disadvantage.
Me and Zephyr are just like, what other bullshit can we come up with that they'll believe?
Oh, that was another natural 20 too. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's a
12.
12.
Yeah.
Amethyst.
5.
5.
I am
Team.
muttering how much I hate cults in my sleep again.
There you go.
10.
10. Okay. The dome disappears at this point, or I will say, and kind of with this like almost like ripple almost in the air of the magic kind of disappearing and that kind of like water cascading off of it and disappearing. The rumbling stops. And then you almost feel a shift and it moved towards you all. And as you wait a moment, feeling it, maybe about 15 feet off, or no, I would say maybe about 30 feet off, you start to see the ground like move and shift, and dirt start to move, and almost a not like dramatic burst. It wasn't a rushed burst, but you almost see this glint in the kind of the morning light, glint of metal pierce the ground. And from this like sharpened, almost like armored head, you see glowing eyes that peek out, and then from above it, more like helmet move. And if you weren't knowing it's there and watching it, it almost would look like dirt or a rock shining off of it. But you very much have noticed, and it wasn't being that stealthily coming up closer to you. And then it moves away.
Who all saw this?
Just
Just
Zephyr
me
and Amdrus, who is,
Oh,
awake.
okay.
Yeah, you guys are still asleep. You still have an hour.
Right. Yeah.
It popped up and saw us and then went back.
And then seemed to
Basically.
like disappear, and the dirt almost just filled back in.
Could I, just for a flavor moment,
Mhm.
like if they like as it popped up and we like looked at it for a second, could I have like waved as it went back down?
Sure.
Just Zephyr, like, hello there.
Yeah.
I know, like that's why I was like, wait, who else saw this? Because I would have just winked at it.
Yeah,
then
and
would've-
And you'll feel it kind of in the ground, the rumbling and the moving. And then from about off to the side, maybe 10 feet, the ground kind of bursts open, and you see this massive, like, four-legged creatures with these, like, massive, like, claws to dig through dirt, and this, like, head that almost goes to a point to help burrow through it, that looks like metal, but it almost blends perfectly into its, like, hardened hide underneath. Like it's almost like the metal in it is natural, and it's like this big plated creature that kind of breaks out and starts crawling out, and from underneath one of these plates you see somebody riding it lift up and look towards all of you. There's like an awkward silence, and the humanoid that's just in this like fully covered armor kind of clears their throat and just goes, "Are you all the Ditherers of Dismay?"
Word.
It's good to be back home.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good to see you.
You're asleep, Joel.
You're asleep.
We're still asleep.
Just Joel says it in his sleep. It just rolls over.
Yeah, good. Good to see you.
Joel, always cordial,
Like,
even
who's-
during rest.
Yep, even during it.
And the horses kind of freak out a little bit from all this rumbling, but kind of calm down a bit. And it kind of still like half submerged in the ground. The humanoid kind of gets up, and you can clearly see it blends in very well with the like plate of the bullet armor. And the way it's designed clearly is meant so it can ride and easily burrow with it. But you can see as he gets up the familiar kind of stone look with the kind of dark green leathers and the carving of that triangle with the line that kind of goes up emblazoned on the chest. As he kind of gets up and just goes, "I've heard of you."
Then you heard of all the good work we've been doing. Come on in, friend. I was about to start myself a cup of coffee.
Well, not quite. We know you've been MIA for a while. A few
But
people
we've
saw you all in the mountains far north, or northwest. I heard you're the one that took out Thorough. Yeah, apparently. Why aren't you in Crow Point? Why are you not helping?
Seemed like you guys had that under control when we were passing by, so we decided we'd skedaddle back, try to catch up with the Abyss of Stone. Is she in Crow Point? We haven't had a word from you guys in ages.
Yes. And she's losing. You should be there.
And I'm going to look at Zephyr and I'm going to be like,
The kingdom has
No.
aligned with a third party.
say it ain't so. 2 against 1's not fair. I'm gonna look at Zephyr and I'm like, you were
They-
right. You,
they
you
have
should
been
stopped
trying
in
to
Curve Point.
find-
That's my fault.
We have been trying to find you all for the
Well,
last
we just
2 weeks.
listen. We just got done fight like handling the
sent a
shifting
letter.
tides.
I could have sent
We-
something there.
Who?
We the shifting tides. They're up by Lakefall. They were running like a whole separate organization to undermine you guys. We managed to infiltrate and completely dismantle their upper management, if you will.
Make a. I want to say
That's all
deception,
truthful.
but that's
That's
kind.
all truthful.
It's based in truth. It's not 100% true, but it's definitely based in truth. So I will say make a persuasion check.
Okay, we're gonna do real dice because the digital ones have been fucking me all night.
Oh, good.
Well, here we go.
How does 30 sound?
30. I will roll just in case. Okay.
If you beat a 30, fuck this dude.
Could get a natural 20. And he just kind of looks and he goes, right. A bunch of us burrow sharks have been getting a lay of the land. We know that there is a massive troop coming. We've been planning, or have planned an escape route for the abyss. I don't know who these third party are. They're some religious group. But apparently they've aligned.
Fire-based religious group?
So you know of them, yes.
We
They call them the Order of something. It's...
Yeah, you should have been with us in Sun Meadow, mate. You would have had yourself a great fucking time. We handed them their ass, kicked them out of a whole fucking town. Just the 5 of us.
That's
Sorry,
great, but
guess-
clearly you didn't do well enough considering a
Well,
week
listen,
ago
again, there's 5
troop
of us. We
came.
kicked... You know what?
they could
You-
summon creatures. This lady
I'll
could summon fire elementals more sentient than I've ever seen.
tell you what. The next time they take over a town, you and 4 of your best mates can go try to kick them all out of a town. See how many of them are left over
I
when you're
do not
finished.
care what you're saying. What I am saying is
I
we
just
have
appreciation
orders
for the
from
work.
Marlos to all hands on deck be going to Crow Point.
I'm
If
sorry,
you are
who's
leaving
Marlo?
it,
No, Marlos is.
Wait, no, sorry. I need you to tell me who Marlos is. Sorry, me.
as in fire, as in
Yeah, because
the leader of the
Marlos Unrayleigh. Yes.
yeah,
the leader
Marlos and
of
Rayleigh, the leader of the Black Earth Brigade.
Sorry, yeah, thank you.
The guy who
I-
was in Rose Hall with the thing with the orb or the black
Amethyst
geo-
twitches in her sleep
the geo.
aggressively. Like,
It was
Sorry, Oh fuck, Marlos is down. All right, well, lead. Can you give us like 45 more minutes? Because again, we just finished fighting a whole detachment of
yes,
Featherfell Knights just yesterday.
that is fine. And he just puts up his hand to like get you to stop talking. He goes, I have other things to do. I will go let others know. They will meet you here in the hour. Got it?
45 minutes. And tell them if they want anything.
In the
if they want-
hour,
if there's like a
that's
breakfast
not-
order. Bring,
Make it
And
less.
you can see him already like kind of climbing back on the billet.
Yeah. If
And
they
you
want
can
anything for breakfast, to bring it. I'll make them something nice.
do either of you speak Elvish?
No.
No.
Okay. He says something in Elvish to the bullet, and it kind of pushes back down, and you can see the dirt kind of. It doesn't leave a tunnel. Like the dirt just kind of falls back in as it. You feel it kind of shift and move, and it leaves. And you have an hour before more arrive. So,
Well, I'm glad you
Amdrus and
handled
Zephyr.
that.
my question is, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna look straight at Amdrus and probably ask, "Oh, so what should we do? I guess,
Well,
we have
let's.
to go back."
What? How much more time before they all get their long rest? Is it
About an hour. You could wake them up a bit earlier, and they would still technically get it.
okay? I want to give them the minimal amount of time that they need for that full rest,
Yeah.
and then we will just gather everybody, be like, "All right, group huddle. Shit has gone down while you were sleeping."
Right.
Honestly,
Before that, Joel, Amethyst, Atim, Constitution saving throws, please.
Excuse me?
Constitution saving throw.
Different
Yes, I know. That's why I'm trying to finish it up.
Yeah, you're good.
3.
6.
22.
22. All right. Joel, Amethyst, Atim, you are woken up. A little groggy, the dead sleep. Joel and Amethyst, everyone can hit a long rest, but Joel and Amethyst, you gain a point of exhaustion. You're woken up just a bit too early. Atim, you're fine.
I look at Joel
Refreshed.
and say, "You want to go nap more?" And I just like tap on the lantern.
Hey man, you want to hit this real
But
quick?
Before that, Amdrus, you can continue what you're going to say.
Yeah. I'm just gonna gather them like, right, here's your coffee, and I'm just gonna like everybody gets a cup. Like I don't really care. And I'm like, all right, so Black Earth Brigade found us. Shit's about to go down. They're gonna meet us here in about 10 minutes, so we need to decide. They want us all to head down to Crow Point and have ourselves a bit of a row with the Feathergale Knights and get the Amethyst Stone out of there in a hurry. So, do we want to follow lead or kind of announce ourselves as fuck you and be on our own? Because that
fun.
story only works once.
This is a decision.
This is one moment of the game
Next
that like
time.
it like slows down and there's just
Yeah.
like a oh shit, and it's like the time is ticking.
All the anime monologues happen all at once.
Yeah. So how about we leave it there? We end a little early, and you guys can have the week, if you so choose to talk about it and figure out if you're going to keep up this. Yes, we're still with you in the Black Earth Brigade, or officially announce that you are no longer part of them. And until then, we will jump back next week. Hopefully everyone is good. For Monday?
Also, I do announce that the fire cult has joined the Feathergale Knights as well.
You do mention that. Cool.
Yes.
All right. Joel, that sparks something. You've seen a lot of fiery explosions and magic go off around Crow Point the last couple nights.
Yeah.
That tracks. All right.
It
Well,
fucking
We will be back
sucks.
next Monday with hopefully a decision. You guys have fun. I don't know. You guys rolled day encounter, Feathergale, night encounter, Black Earth Brigade, and I was like, this is great. This is amazing. It's why I got excited when you guys rolled it.
I hate this.
So excited. Yeah, next Monday we will start up with the decision, and this morning is going to be, or next session is probably going to be kind of interesting. So yeah, we will see you guys next Monday. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.